Hey guys, welcome in. This is Bob with Casey Craps, and today we are moving back to our Dice Quest series. But around here, I don't get to choose what my missions are. We leave it up to these right here. I'm going to take 3 rolls. Each roll will give me a different mission, and I have to play whatever these guys right here tell me to play. If we complete the mission, we get to continue moving forward. If we fail, we take a hit to the bankroll. 3 rolls, 3 missions. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. And play smart, press hard. Let's have some fun. All right, welcome in, everybody. This is Bob with Casey Craps. Obviously, you'll know that. But today we are taking on the mission of Dice Quest. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the new layout. I've been kind of playing with it here in the studio. For today's mission, we are basically going to be taking our missions and gaining them randomly. And what I mean is, I've got 2 dice here. Our blue die is going to take care of our categories. We have 4 categories currently unlocked: 1 pressure, 2 targets, 3 bankroll, and 4 decisions. The 5th and 6th category have to be unlocked by you, the viewer. And how do you unlock that? It's pretty simple. Only thing you need to do, give me suggestions. Easy, hard, fun, challenging, whatever you decide to do for a challenge, submit them to me. Just drop them down in the comments. As I get them, this is going to open up our community tab. And finally, category number 6 is going to be decided also by you guys. It's going to be called our wild card. And those are going to be the fun, hard, challenging ones. So today, I'm going to start off with a 5-4-5-4. We're going to get 3 challenges and bust out the $500 bankroll and see if we can't accomplish our missions. All right, we're going to start off with a 2-2 hard 4. So category number 2 is unlocked. That is going to be targets. And I have to hit 3 different hardways during the show. So there's our first challenge, or our first mission. Let's get 2 more. That is category 6, off limits. It's not unlocked. I'm going to require that from you guys. Next toss. All right, category 2. That is targets again. Number 5, hit 3 points. So not only do I have to hit 3 different hardways, I have to hit 3 points through today's episode. And we've only got 3 shooters. And our final mission. Let's see what it's going to be. It is category 4. That is decisions. Oh, as I run into my own counter. Decisions. And it looks like we will have to press every hit. Press every hit for 1 roller. Okay. We've got our challenges or our missions. I'm going to mark them on the board. Quick break. All right, official KC Craps shirts, hoodies, hats, now available. Grab yours, KC Craps store at kccraps.com. Now, back to the show. All right, guys, so we have our missions for the day. We have to press every hit. We have to hit 3 different hardways, and we also have to hit 3 different points. Let's see if we can make it happen. Also, you're going to see some money here on the far end. Basically, that's just, I'm using that as the bank that I can pay myself as I go, so I don't have to keep traveling back and around the table. So let's get things started. First and foremost, I need a $500 bankroll. Here's $500. And I'm going to start off with just a simple 110 on the inside. And then I'm going to need some change. All right. Let's start off with a $25 world bet, $25 pass line. And let's get a point. 1, 3, 1, 2 to start off our roll. There is a 4, 1. KC chicken. Let's mark that point as a 5. Oh, there we go. And of course, we want to pull the money off of the 5. I'm going to make it $50 here on my pass line odds as we go. All right, got the point set. We lose our world bet. Point is 5. We got to get 3 points. We also have to hit 3 different hard ways, and we also have to press every hit. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. Let's go. All right, so we're going to start off with 3, 5, 3, 1. That is a 5, 3, easy 8. All right, so that is going to pay us 35, 25, 35, and I'm just going to basically jump it up to 36 and rack the rest. This is going to be a way that I can kind of still really work at getting out of the hand while still pressing. All right, next roll. Since we have to press every roll or every hit. That is a 5, 2. All right, we're out. Wah, wah. That's going to happen. No worries. I'm not upset. That was only the first roll. We didn't lose a whole bunch. And this is why we come in with the amount we do, trying to get through 10 rollers. Today, obviously, we're only trying to get through 3. All right, let me set up the next roll. We're going to keep at it with the 110 on the inside. And turn the puck off. And there we are. Grab our dice, and I will drop a quarter again for that world bet. I'm a big fan of the world bet, especially on the come out. Here we go. 1, 3, 1, 2. That's my dice set that I like. That is a 5, 3, easy 8. Let's light up the 8. Mark it. 8. Oh, I forgot my pass line. It's a quarter. And then I need 50 for my pass line odds. Drop the nickel here. Quarter goes here because I lose it on the world. All right, let's roll. We've got an 8 as our point, so we're going to try to target that 8. I would love to get a hard 8 and a hard 6 while I'm here. Remember, I got to hit 3 different ones as part of our challenge. That is a hard 10. Okay, there's 1. We don't have anything on it, but I'm going to gladly take it because it's a hard way. Next roll, 3, 5, 3, 1. That is a 3, 5, 8. That's a point. All right, there's our first point. Shoo. All right, we got 1 hard way, 1 point out of the way. We've got $50 here. That's going to pay us 60 on the backside, a quarter on the front, and we will just take all of that off. I'm going to go ahead and make my 8 36. That's a press because I hit it. All right, so the rest of it's coming off. And let's get a new point. So quarter on the world bet. Looking for a 1, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to add my counter. We're at 3 rolls. 1, 3, 1, 2. Come on. We would like a horn. Aces or midnight right here would be great. That's a 4, 6, some kind of Larry. There's our new point. And I will put 50 again back behind on the pass line odds. And we lose the quarter on the world. All right, here we go. Three, 5. I'm going to go 3, 5, 3, 1. I'm going to try to get these hard 6 and hard 8 while I'm at it. That is a 5, 2. Man, it was such a good rotation. Just had a bad bounce off the wall. I'm throwing it a little high. I need to bring my trajectory down. So that's what got me. But that's okay. We will continue on. That was roller number 2. Not a successful mission so far here today. Let's try one more. 110. And a quarter on the pass. Yep, I got $53 left. Wow, that $300 worked out perfectly for this. All right, here we go. I want a quarter for the world. Let's hit a world this time. That is a 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got a world. All right, that's a 1, 2, 3. And oh, that's our first roll too. I forgot. I got to reset that. All right, so the 1, 2, 3 on that is going to pay us 11 to 5, which gives us 55, right? And then I lose this quarter. So I will replenish that and then press that because I got to press, right? Press every hit. All right, here we go. Oh, 1, 3, 1, 2. Let's hit another horn. 3, 1. Little Joe. All right, we'll take a Little Joe. Point is 4. Mark it, light it up. Let's hit a 4. And we're going to go ahead and just put a quarter. That's all I got right now. I need to get some hits. And let's see if we can't hit that 4 right out of the gate. That would be great. That would be our second point. We're on our third roller right now. That is a hard 8. There we go. There's hardway number 2. Mark the 8. 8 pays us 35. Right? So I'm going to make it 36. Just increase it up $6. Put 30 back in the rack. Let's continue on. Let's hit that hard 6 now. 5, 6, yo. We'll take it. I guess I just need to quit trying to count because I can't stay on top of that. So we'll just drop it down below. All right, here we go. 3, 5, 3, 1. 2, 5 all through. So we didn't make our missions. We did, however, get 2 hardways. We got 1 point, short rolls. These are going to happen. This is why we come in with a brain roll. We try to be prepared. You're not always going to have a successful mission every time you head out to the craps table. The only way you can ensure success is by never stepping on the table. But what fun is that? Needless to say, we'll pick it up next time. Hopefully we are doing better next time. We will hit the 3 points, hit 3 different hardways, and press every hit until we make it a successful mission. Needless to say, thanks for joining us. Let's wrap this bad boy up. Well, 1 out of 3. 3 different hardways? No, we didn't get that. How about 3 different points? No, that didn't happen either. Well, we pressed every hit. We did get that, but come on, really. That doesn't really count as a win. I'm not giving that to myself for Dice Quest today. And honestly, that's okay. Not every episode is going to be a big win kind of episode. Not every mission is going to work for us. And sometimes the dice will cooperate, and sometimes they just won't. But we did survive another episode of Dice Quest, and, well, hopefully we had some fun on the way. And now I need your help. Drop me some missions in the comments down below that you want me to attempt in the next episode or episodes to come. Make them interesting. Make them difficult. Just don't make them impossible. If you're a member of the Rail, listen up. I'm going to need you guys to start creating some missions specifically for your very own category. Rail missions. I'll pick missions submitted by members, non-members, casual members. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put them into future episodes, and we'll find out if you guys can make my life even more difficult than it already is. Why not? Thanks for coming along on another Dice Quest. We'll reset, we'll reload, and next time, we're coming back for the win. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Remember, play smart, press hard. We'll see you next time.